Hi, my name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. It's travel day! Today I am at Gatorland in the middle of Central Florida. Middle of Central Florida? Yes. Central Florida, up and down, middle, left and right. That's where we are. And I just want to show you, I'm going to head into Gatorland. I'm going to show you the entrance, and hopefully it's pretty fun. Everybody says it's awesome. But the entrance is way down there. Stay tuned and I'll tell you why about that is and about Gatorland. So why did I park my rental truck way the heck out here when the entrance to the park is down yonder? Well, that's a thing. Sorry, my voice is still kind of cracking. It was a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. I spent time at my grandfather's place and he was really hard of hearing, so I was yelling. So hopefully I don't lose my voice. That's gonna make life as a speaker pretty tough. But I'm gonna explain why in the heck I'm parked out here. But first, if you could please hit the subscribe button. That helps keep my channel going. It's super easy. It's not you're gonna get wiped out and pile on a bunch of money to me. It just makes it easier for me. And if you enjoy these shows, please check it out. But you'll see, as the sun starts moving west, I guess that is, I'm parked at least partially under a tree. So southern logic dictates that even though you've got to walk farther and, you know, depending on your walking ability, much farther, it's actually more valuable to come and park in a shaded spot just because it's super hot. I mean, it's 11:30 in the morning right now and it's already 90 degrees and it's humid. And as that heat broils up in the day, it's like, oof. So if you can find a shaded spot, it is actually worth parking farther. I mean, check this person out. They park almost as far as you can park from the entrance just to get that shady spot. So I'm gonna take you down the driveway. I'm gonna take you and show you the entrance to Gatorland. I've never been there, so we'll explore this together. Let's go. Woo, check it out. So if you feel super brave, you can actually take this zip line. It goes all the way across the park. You can see the cables, where the heck's my finger, cable over there, and it zooms along. You can actually take a zip line over the gators, kind of like jumping the shark. You can see a cormorant land right there and kind of try and cool itself down. But part of the Gatorland experience, it's not cheap, but if you ever wanted to risk life and limb, let's see if we're gonna watch this person and can't tell if it's a guy or a girl who's gonna zip line over gators. So let's see if they go here. And in the back, while we're waiting for the suicide person to go, you can see the turkey vulture flying around there and cormorants up here. Let's see, come on. All right, I might have to fast forward this part. 3, 2, 1, not happening. All right, I'll stop it and start it when they go. Oh, here we go. Nope. Woo, yeah. Gatorland security. Everybody comes here and takes a photo at the mouth. The best photo place apparently is instead of in the mouth, it's actually from the side. So if you have somebody stand over here where I'm filming now, and you stand in the teeth like Kelly is, wave high, then that's the best photo op of the place. So check out immediately when you come to Gatorland. What are there? Oh, she's not responding. What are there?
Oh,
gators. Gators, check it out. And it's just this huge swimming pond of gators. Now, one of the things about being here is you smell the smell. Apparently that's not the gators, that is just the fish. You can see these ancient crocodilian monsters. And we'll check that guy out. He likes to just sit there with his mouth open. It's pretty crazy. I don't know what story is that one. That one likes to talk. Yeah, check it out. So I'm going to show you around Gatorland and I'll show you as I learn it. And if you're the type of person that needs a scooter, you can rent one to get around the park, or if they've got wheelchairs. Of course, they are for rent, so they have these pretty hilarious signs of you just can't take those for free, but hey, they do have that option. So if you have challenges walking, you can make it around. They even have kid scooters. This netting along here, so if you foolishly lean over and drop something, it doesn't immediately go in the gator pond, so that's actually pretty smart. I'm sure they've learned their lesson, but check that dude out. He's just like hanging out there, sunning himself, floating. Apparently gators are what they call lurkers. They just wait around for the opportunity to eat you. Too bad. So when they're hand raised, that means they can't be let out because they wouldn't. So have a couple of Galapagos tortoises in here. The scary things about gators in Florida is, you know, you're walking along the grass and you see the water, no big deal, and then it looks like this beautiful, tranquil, idyllic spot. But look closer, bum bum bum, there is a gator. So we're here for the 12:30 show, and interestingly, all the gators, the big gators, can actually start to come in. So they know that they're going to be doing a chicken feeding. So we're going to show the Jumperoo Chicken Show, and we're going to see what they do.
Hold on, Cooter, get back over here. Cooter, why? Because they're dangerous. What's up, man? No, you're here for an audition. You can't start feeding them. All right, folks, I have the two guys for the job. We're going back to turn on the show music. Over the last 60 years, these gators have been conditioned to respond to this kind of noise. So that music will help call those gators over. Cooter, don't go out there again. Come on, first over there. Let's all the way out, Cooter. Oh, you guys are there. Oh, I lost it right there. Come on, Mosey, you guys are silent. You got the gators coming in right now. This could be it right here. Wow. Don't wheel that Yankee and grab that second piece. Oh, almost got it. Come on, Cooter, see you guys aren't making any noise.
Hey!
Don't shake it so much for him, Cooter. Woo! Wow, they are fighting over it. Come on, Cooter, see, make some noise. You guys got a bunch of gators. One of our largest gators right there. Woo! Bubba, how you doing? Bubba, see, make some noise. Let's get it back up. If you guys think Bubba had the highest jump, make some noise for Bubba! Awesome. If you guys think Cooter had the highest jump, make some noise for Cooter!
Nicely, Belle. All sorts of interesting animals. Oh, she's injured. What? Damage in the eye. So she's in permanent rehab. Genetically, I guess? I don't know. Apparently it's pretty close to the Velociraptor, so you don't want to get in there because something bad might happen.
Cheers. Nice, nice.
There you go.
Boston, right behind me. I survived. It look, Mom, no fish.
I survived.
All right, it's gonna be nice throw. All right, come on down here.
Yeah, so here we are checking out the Nile Crocs and the salty Crocs. Just finished feeding gator some raw meat. You throw it in the dirt and hits their face and it blaps off, and then they just chew it anyway. It's pretty crazy. It's totally worth the extra, whatever they charge, 10 bucks or so. It's cool. It's not that close. You think it's a little bit scary, but you know, you're only like 5 feet away from them and you think, oh man, that thing can totally chase out and eat you. But apparently the guide there said really being out of the water, they're not comfortable eating. They prefer to lurk underwater and eat underwater because it's safer. He likened it to going and being naked in McDonald's and eating. It's like you can, but you don't really feel too great about it. Nile crocodile. They say they're the meanest because they kill more people than all other croc species combined, but it does have to do with people hanging out in the river washing their clothes and bathing. So, don't hang out near the meanest crocodile on earth. Pretty scary. Yeah, I've always wanted to see a saltwater crocodile too, and there you go. How long do you think that thing is? 10 feet? Give or take? 10 feet long? Yeah, 10 foot. Woo boy. So here's Pops, who's the most famous gator in Gatorland here. He's starred in Orange County Choppers and all sorts of movies. Ooh, this is interesting. What's going on here? It's actually bugging out the crocodile there. Notice there's no phone catching here. Pops! I'd feed you some chicken if I had it. So he's coming close. Are you interested in eating my phone? Probably. What do you think? Wow. So you make, yeah, look at his toes. You can see his claws too. Crocodile. Woohoo. Here comes the head.
Yeah, it's not a public toilet. I ain't never seen a gator make somebody make that noise before, bro. Yeah. I feel like we're having a moment now. I just met you, but if you want to hold my hand, there it is, man. Now you gotta make sure to hold that tape. You got it? Now just look that way, take a couple deep breaths. Alright, good job, you did it. Want me to take the tape? Yeah, but you're on. Easy. Guys, this isn't part of the show. You got it. Take this tape for me.
Unfortunately, poaching came about. These guys actually became critically endangered. There wasn't a lot of them left. But don't worry, thanks to conservation efforts by the state of Florida, as well as places like Gatorland, these guys made a fantastic recovery. There's now over 2 million of them in this great state of ours, and we're going to try to learn to live with them here today in this show. And nobody cares. Thank you. No, you guys want to see some crazy stuff. You guys want me to drop this whip, drop this mic, jump on it?
Great, let's go. Jordan! What are you doing, man? You were really going to go? Give it up for Jordan, everybody. Woo! Great kid. Jordan, you know what? You picked a great alligator. After the show, if you want to come out here and you want to meet one of the alligators, you line up here, you go first, and we'll bring you out here. Okay, dude? All right, one more time for Jordan, everybody. All right, you picked a really good gator. I need your help. Can you stall for me for a bit?
Yeah, I guess I can stall for you. Well, you guys are actually in luck. Eugene is recently single. He likes long walks on the beach, tequila sunrise, and not calling back after a first date. So come check out Eugene.
What are you doing, man?
I mean, I'm trying to get you a date. I saw how much you spent on eHarmony. I'm trying to save you some money.
Just talk about the gators, bro.
Alright, well, you picked a great gator between 1 and 8 gators in here. They all range from about 125 pounds to almost 200 pounds, and about 6.5 feet long to 8 feet long. That may not seem like a lot to you guys at home with the Bowflex, but you have to remember alligators are 80 to 90% muscle. If you look at Eugene, he's 80 to 90% Taco Bell, so it's not exactly fair. And
Oh, why are you just steady roasting me? I'm getting ready to do this.
trying to help, man. Build you up. In all seriousness, though, Eugene is actually a professional. He's showing you guys extreme adaptation without these alligators. A little girl actually watched the show years ago, and was later in the life of Jack by an alligator.
Jordan, these are the craziest ones, dude.
What she learned from the show, and it actually helped save her life. There's a lot of really cool things that you can see in the show.
Yeah, keep talking, Avi. This is becoming quite the problem.
Alright, I may have exaggerated when I said Eugene's a professional. This is actually his first day on the job.
All right, landed on it.
Now what?
We're gonna let this alligator catch his breath. So Avi was out here, he was talking about the history of alligators in the state of Florida, but he left out a couple things. One thing with dealing with alligators, right, is they're very difficult to find. Take a look at this gator here. What color is it? Black, right? It's not green. Look at it, come on. It's black. It blends in perfectly with the murky waters in the state of Florida. Now these guys, they can actually close their nostrils up and go underwater for about 2 hours. You never know when they're gonna pop up. The first thing you're gonna see is the nostril. Now that's the most sensitive part of the alligator. More sensitive than the millennials nowadays. It's actually the part of the alligator that young girl Avi was talking about used to get away from one, right? She just bopped it on the nose and it happened to let her go. The next thing you're gonna see behind the nose are the set of eyes. A lot of people think the eyes are in a bad position. They think maybe they would be easy to poke out. But let me show you how that's not true. Go ahead and pretend that my fingers are 2 sticks, and they're getting ready to come along and poke the alligator in the eyes. Sticks come along, the alligator's eyes actually go inside the skull. Sticks go away, the eyes pop right back up. Let me show you guys over here. Sticks come along, they get ready to poke the alligator in the eyes. Eyes go inside the skull. Sticks remove, the eyes pop right back up. I didn't forget about you guys on the side. I'll turn them around. Sticks come along, they get ready to poke the alligators in the eyes. Eyes go inside the skull, then they pop right back up. And it's cool, you can do 1 finger, 2 fingers, slow motion. It's a lot of fun. Kids try it on each other. Nah, you probably shouldn't do that. Fun dog. And if it doesn't, I guess just watch mine.
Get your pictures in now. Hold on, okay.
Oh, no, I held it long enough. Usually I get a thunderous round of applause after a death.
Yay!
If you guys are afraid of stuff, just spin there. Alright, and you promise. I'm gonna do it behind you.
On the count of 3, you're gonna open your eyes, okay? You're squinting, okay? So when it comes to you, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Guys, go for Sharon! Go ahead, take a seat. Let's take a seat. Guys, do it one more time for Sharon!
I might need to follow you a little bit. There we go. Finally got that. What a second quarter. Alright, so who knows what I got here? Ooh, I heard. Oh, who said it? Think that was me. Awesome. Come on down and blow yourself a free snake. No. Yes, that's right. This is a pygmy rattlesnake. They're one of the 6 venomous snakes that we have here in the state of Florida. So with a name like a pygmy, they actually do stay very small. The max length ever recorded is only about 36 inches. This guy right here is full grown. And like I said, they are a rattlesnake. You have a little penny in the that helps you don't get too close. But the downside of it is that it's really small, so a lot of times you don't hear it.
Yes, water moccasin, thank you. Alright, so cottonmouth slash water moccasin. Now, since they're water moccasins, what do you think they live in? Water, right? Obviously. What do you think they eat? Moccasins. No, they don't eat small shoes, no. They eat just about anything, fish, little baby alligators, rodents, anything like that. When I mean baby alligators, not the ones that you see here, like little 4-inch ones, like when they're fresh off the egg. Sometimes they swallow the alligator egg. When they get fully grown, around 4 feet, maybe 3 or 4 feet long, maximum, I think more regular kids got like 8 feet, which is massive for the cottonmouth. Now, also with your thing, when they get older, you see that black tail right there? You see that black tail right there? It goes all the way across the whole back. Right now, you can count this, you count it. Sometimes those spaces can do it. Get it out there. Hop around.
You're gonna go on knees in a second. Hold on to that pig there. Thank you.
So if you want to take the risk and bite your hand, it's so real looking it still bothers me. And if you're into the old school 70s and 80s, they've got the old wax mold machine for only $3. You actually get a molded gator wrangler. I remember doing that when I was a kid. I was like, oh my gosh. And of course, like, oh, that's too much money. Oh, it's just a cool wax thing. So I mean, if you want the big throwback, they still have those machines here. This is really entertaining. We got the zip line. For me, that's a bit spendy, but you know, if you want to take a zip line over gators and check them out, they've got a serval and a couple bobcats. It's nuts. Hello. 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 The story of Bone Crusher 1 and Bone Crusher 2. They had the original Bone Crusher, was the largest croc in captivity, and when Everglade Wonder Gardens in Bonita Springs, Florida closed in 2013, they brought Bone Crusher 2 here, and he can jump, or she, I don't even know. Oh, he can jump 7 feet out of the water. So if you dangle over the edge, they've got this netting here. So that crocodile, if you dangle over the edge, it can literally jump up, grab you, and pull you back in. So that's how serious that crocodile is over there. And here's a gator with a bad attitude. 13.5 long, 1,000 pounds. He used to eat dogs in Tampa, apparently. And people were going to turn him into a suitcase, but they decided to bring him here instead. Hope you've enjoyed your time here at Gatorland. It's actually a really neat place because they're heavily into conservation and recovering animals that have either been injured or orphaned. There's even an owl that lost an eye. They're trying to research gators here, so it's really pretty neat. And they've got a huge crocodile, so if you've got the time to come to Gatorland, the price isn't really too bad. I mean, for amusement parks in Orlando compared to like Disney or somewhere, yeah, this is actually really interactive and educational, and it seems like the money goes to a good cause, and you can always feed a bird a hot dog or an alligator. So my name's Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. Definitely like this video, and please comment below. Tell me what you think about Gatorland. Please subscribe to my channel. That helps support it, and support me on Venmo and PayPal. Thank you very much for watching.